Welcome to Venue Marketing 101, a free educational video series for eventrofs powered by Snappening, an event technology company helping you find places to host parties and the pros that plan them, and the Venue Marketing Society, an online community dedicated to answering real venue owners and managers about their daily marketing challenges. Well, hi there. I'm your host, Crystal Grave, the founder, president, and CEO of Snappening, and I'm also the author of the industry's ultimate guide to venue marketing, How to Market an Event Venue, a free downloadable guide to marketing venues from scratch with more than 300 pages of useful tips, ideas, stories, and real-life examples to immediately supercharge any venue's marketing plan. Feel free to connect with me on Twitter and a host of other places if you'd like. I'd love to hear from you. Hey everybody, we're back again this week with our Venue Marketing 101 video series. Just in case you missed episode 1, I want to suggest you give that a quick listen first and then catch up to any of these future episodes. Episode 1 really sets the tone for our discussions about venue discoverability. It helps define the venue discoverability model, and it highlights the 5 steps we're going to showcase over the course of a year with each episode in the series. In other words, episode 1 really helps all these other episodes make a lot more sense. You don't need to watch them all in order to get something out of them, but doing so may help some viewers plan their marketing strategies a little better. And we'd be doing you no favors if we didn't make a video series with something extra in the value department, right? Something you can use right now and see immediate results. That's where our individual episodes featuring more than 50 solid venue marketing ideas come into play. Each video gives you a few nuggets of solid marketing advice that's been tailored specifically for venue owners and managers. Some little aha or oh right idea that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. So please feel free to join us weekly right here on our YouTube channel as we explore this topic all year long and add value to your week. Hi there, welcome to today's episode number 17. It's all about donating meals or food to a local shelter and why this small act of generosity is often misunderstood and underutilized for event venues, but presents you with a great venue discoverability opportunity. I want to focus on 3 key parts of creating a successful food donation program for your venue in this episode: laws, logistics, and creating a legacy of doing good. We wanted to remind you about where we are right now in the video series, just so you know exactly what we're talking about in each episode, and our discussion path makes sense to you. To refresh your memory, the discoverability influence model has 4 circles. We started with circle 1, in-person influence, and the 11 ideas in episodes number 2 through 13. Now we're moving one more ring out to circle 2, the referral network. This is the next layer of influence and makes sense as our next step. We're going to cover 17 more venue marketing ideas in episodes number 15 through 31. After we finish this section, we'll move on to the next circle later in the series. One of my least favorite things to see in the event and hospitality industry is food waste, and it's a shared concern worth addressing for many event profs. In fact, it's so worthy of concern that smart folks have started doing something about it. Right now, there are at least a dozen tools being developed in cities across the world to try and address the problem of getting usable food from point A to point B. And that makes sense. With millions of families facing food scarcity and lacking access to healthy food, it's no wonder that venues, restaurants, and catering companies want to take part in helping solve the problem. Almost one of the first things I hear people say is that they cannot donate food because it's against the law. And that's simply not true and hasn't been for some time. Thanks to the Bill Emerson Good Samaritan Food Donation Act of 1996, food donors and receiving agencies are now protected against liability so long as there was no gross negligence or intentional misconduct. Additionally, each state has passed their own Good Samaritan laws that provide liability protection to good faith donors. If you're in another country, you may need to check your local laws or look to establish programs with existing food rescue programs that will enter into specific hold harmless agreements with you. The point I'm making here is this: don't allow yourselves to stop short of thinking a program could work for you if you've not actually done the research yet. While the law might protect you when donating the food items, your own serve-safe food handling requirements for temperature, storage, and display may dictate how you work with food items for events and how you pace items out over the course of an event. You'll want to think through the logistics of your existing food practices now, but with the idea of food recovery in mind. Consider how you might work with clients to create a program that's offered in advance and notes that smaller quantities of food will be displayed so that unused and unserved portions can be donated to local rescue sites. Setting up your relationships with the various food rescue sites in your area may take time and effort, but the benefits are entirely worth it. If you're unsure about tackling the process yourself, see if a food rescue app is available in your area to make it easier. Our video summary has a list of several programs worldwide that may be a starting point for your research, including many that track the impact of your donations over time and help you with your tax process and stats. How cool would it be for your venue to note that you saved thousands of pounds of food each year and got it back out into your community? Ultimately, it comes down to considering what you want to be known for as an event venue and a hospitality professional. It also comes down to how much control you have over considering such programs too. It's a lot easier if you're the venue owner and perhaps more difficult if you're brand new to the team. No matter what you ultimately end up deciding to do, I hope you can agree that considering a comprehensive food rescue program for your event venue is certainly a worthy contender for your referral network growth idea list this year, if nothing else. I hope you feel like you've increased your knowledge about food rescue and you've got your wheels turning about ways you might incorporate such a program into your own venue and work with either local shelters or agencies to get it off the ground. I hope you'll join us next time for episode number 18, where we're going to talk exclusively about kissing, keeping it simple, silly, and what keeping it simple actually looks like, how you make it easier for your partners to socialize on your behalf, and how asking for simple favors one at a time might just increase your likelihood of success. If you've enjoyed this video and thought to yourself, you know what, it would be mighty handy to have some more content like this and some people to talk to on a regular basis about my venue, and somewhere to ask questions right as I think of them, well then, I have just the place for you. Pop on over to Facebook and visit facebook.com/groups, Venue Marketing Society, no spaces, and connect with us now. We have daily prompts about venue marketing ideas, real challenges people are facing, and other cool things we're finding online. We've also included a link to our group down in the video description here on YouTube to save you a step. I've also mentioned our free downloadable ebook a couple of times in the video, and in case you'd like more learning like this, but want to take it at your own pace and snag a copy of your own, you can grab this link and get the book down in the summary for the video, or you can head over to the blog post mentioned on the screen. Just complete the download form on the blog and poof, you're all set. You'll also receive more exclusive content when you sign up for the ebook that will help you with your learning over the next several weeks. We'd love to socialize with you. Join us online in any of the channels you see here. It'll be great to chat with you. The Venue Marketing 101 video series is created, produced, and licensed by Snappening. We extend our thanks to our production team and the artists who have helped contribute to the work showcased in this video. That's all for today's episode. We look forward to having you join us for the next one right here on our YouTube channel. Your likes and comments on this video help guide our team's future content roadmap, so share the love below if we're helping you in your venue marketing journey, and let us know how we could help you even more in the future. If you'd like to be notified about episodes as soon as they're released, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/snappening.